I want the Song for Humanity to, in many ways, become an anthem for the humanitarian effort for global unity. I want the Song for Humanity to become something that people can approach and say, I find myself in that piece, and I'm going to share myself through that piece. Okay, so as they're singing it, as they're performing it, as they're listening to it, they pick up a sense of ownership in the Song for Humanity. That they understand that the eyes that are opening are their eyes, and they understand that the ears that are hearing are their ears. And then when they finally get to the place where they sing Song for Humanity, they sing it not only in terms of unison, but they sing it as a solo. If that's what people take away from this, then I'm happy. You know, it's my piece, but it's your piece too. This is a very ambitious project. We actually want to take our project around the world to 4 countries: China, Germany, Egypt, and Argentina. And we want to bring it back home here to the United States. Okay, this involves a host of key individuals, and it also involves international coordination with U.S. Embassy, orchestras abroad, so forth and so on. The Song for Humanity project brings together 2 nonprofit organizations, the Psalm 150 Symphony and the Foundation for Community Inspiration. I'm the executive director for the Psalm 150 Symphony, and I've had the wonderful privilege of working with the executive director of the Foundation for Community Inspiration for a number of years. James Witcher not only is an expert in the field of media production, but he also shares my goals in terms of having a positive impact on urban youth and getting the message out there for great and positive change. Song for Humanity is an experience, and what you take away from that experience, or hopefully what you take away from that experience, is actually outlined in the 3 movements. The first movement, the prayer, is actually a commission to humanity to see the state that it's in and to institute change. Then when you get to the second movement, the rebirth, we actually move into action toward that change. And then finally, we went to the third movement, which is called the exaltation. We celebrate the accomplishment of that change. So really, the experience is sort of a glimpse of the past, the present, and the future. And that not only in terms of humanity on a broad level, but humanity on a personal level. So that's what you want to come away with, or hopefully that's what you come away with in the Song for Humanity experience. Song for Humanity is not a commission toward a particular action, not a commission toward a particular social movement, a religious movement, or anything of that nature. What Song for Humanity is about is finding the wherewithal in yourself, because humanity, as stated before, exists on 2 levels. There is the macrocosm, and then there's the micro. That micro is you. You decide what work is necessary to make the world a better place. And if everyone devoted themselves to that idea, we would have a better world. Humanity is not at a loss for ambition for world peace. We're not at a loss for humanitarian efforts to accomplish great things. I think, if anything, without pointing too many fingers, the primary thing that's stopping us is our lack of awareness. People need to open their eyes to options that are available to them. People need to be able to see that they can in fact change the world and make the world a better place. A lot of times we look at our situation and we're thoroughly convinced that there's nothing we can do. And whereas we're full of hopes about what can be done, somehow that doesn't always translate back to us. We sort of feel that we're stuck in our situation. And if you multiply that mentality by 6.5 billion people in the world, you get the state that the world is in. And of course there are movers and shakers and people that do things on a grand scale, but overall the average person doesn't see themselves as having that much power. But we all have it collectively. We are humanity.